Good evening, friends. I hope you all are having amazing life. And I had been quite away from recording videos for a couple of weeks, and the only thing that was keeping me busy was life. So I wanted to come back and do this topic, which is a very interesting one, and it's a recent learning that I've gained. And thanks to one of my friends. Because the conversation with him led me to understand this aspect of life, and I wanted to put across to all my viewers and my friends there. So while we were having a general conversation, the question that popped up was, how many best friends do you have? And that's a very, very generic question. And then, the moment the question was asked, I started counting as to how many friends do I have. I mean, the best friends. And while we were talking further on it, the understanding that I got was, one, when we are talking about a best friend, best can be just one. So you cannot have a lot of best friends. I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with me, and this is not going to be a controversial topic. It is just my opinion and my thoughts about things. So, one, the best thing has to be just one. There cannot be numerous best things. The other thing is, going by the general definition of a best friend, which I am sure all of us have a similar expectation or a definition of a best friend. So what qualifies any person to be your best friend is that person needs to understand you really well. You should be able to talk your heart out to the person. You should not have to filter your emotions, your anger, your happiness, your sadness while you're talking to the person. The person should push you through your hard times and give you motivation, and a lot of other things like this. And I'm pretty sure that all of us would agree to at least this point of mine. So going by this definition, when we say we have, say, n number of best friends, the only thing that we do is that we just try and see who is close to displaying all these characteristics, and those people would qualify into the category of being our best friends. What we do not realize is that there's one person who has always been there with us right from the birth, even before birth maybe, because that's how maybe God has planned it, that the only best friend that we have is the person here. And I'll give you a logic behind it. That's not my logic though, but then I quite relate to it, that the very first person who understands your emotions is you. The only person whom you could talk your heart out without any filters is you. I am sure, very, very sure, that all of us have gone through this phase of our lives where you are probably very sad and you stand in front of the mirror and you talk to yourself. When you're happy, you talk to yourself. When you want to dance, you dance in front of the mirror. You're angry, that could be with anybody, but the first practice session that you do with your anger and abuses is with yourself. So you are the only person who goes through all these emotions, and you're the one who always will be able to push yourself from any situation. The other thing to that is that even when you're talking to your friends, you might be able to explain them the circumstance or the situation as such. But even the closest of your friend would never be able to understand what's going on inside you here or here. And there are no words to explain those things to anybody. You don't do that explanation to yourself because that's going on inside you. So yeah, interestingly, that's a very good thing that I learned. And I am very, very thankful, because that does not really make me weak. It gives me a little more and a lot more strength to know that there is one best friend who would never leave my side and is going to stay with me forever, has been with me forever, and that person understands me so well. It's just that I need to pull that person out for myself and let her be my support system, my motivation, my inspiration, and my best friend. I am again very sure that this one is going to be a very controversial video in terms of discussions with my friends, if at all anybody would want to. But I am not saying that we should not have friends. No, that's not what I mean. I have a lot of friends, but then the only best one that anybody could have is yourself. So thanks to you, I'm sure you'd understand. That was a great learning, and that's what life is all about. So there are things that you would teach others, there are things that you learn from others, and that's how we progress in lives. And I am sure there's a lot for me to learn, and I am open and happy to experience and learn those things of life. And yeah, thank you so much, all of you, for watching this video, and do come back with your feedbacks. Don't want to fight, but then yes, we can have a healthy conversation and debate over it. Thank you so much. I wish you all a very, very, very peaceful life. Enjoy your days, and love you. Bye bye.